Hello everyone. So in this part of the video, what we are going to do is we are going to learn about Python. Okay, what is Python? What are the applications of Python? Why do we even use Python? And what are the advantages? What are the disadvantages of Python? And then in the later part of the video, we'll see how to install, run, and create programs in Python, PyCharm. Okay, so Python is basically a programming language. Okay, it is almost similar to other programming languages out there in the market. Okay, um, just like your C, C++, Java, COBOL, even PHP, Perl, JavaScript, HTML. Okay, so Python is almost kind of similar to all these languages. Okay, so you can say that it's a general purpose language that basically is oriented on objects. Okay, and it's a high level programming language. Okay, it was created by Guido when Some of the features of Python, so we can say that it is easy to learn. The programs that are created are machine independent. Okay, it uses simple syntax. The language is case sensitive. It is also using interpreter instead of compiler, and then it's an open source language, so it is easy to program in this language. Then Python is almost kind of a similar to your C, C++, because all these languages are your scripting language and are based on object oriented programming. Okay, and then it is quite similar to the language Perl. Okay, now moving on. So if we talk about the advantages, what are the advantages of your Python? So it is easy to learn. It has a huge number of modules, libraries. It is very portable because it is machine independent. And now we use simple syntax. Okay, it is free to use because as we have already discussed that it is an open source language, and then we have graphic user interface, which makes the programming very simple. Okay, now there are few limitations of your Python. Okay, so the first one is your slow performance, and then the second one is your consumption of the memory is quite high, and then there is runtime errors, because as I already have told you that it is using your interpreter. Okay, so the results which are generated or the errors which are generated are shown once you run the program. Okay, so yeah, these are the three limitations of the language. Okay, so where do we use this language? Okay, and what are its applications? So you can use Python to build websites, in order to develop games also. A few of the robotics programming that you see is done in Python, and then all the AI work that goes in your phones, laptops, or any kind of machine is done on the basis of your Python. Wide array of applications of your Python that you can think of, right? So how do we write the Python program? So in order to write the Python program, there are two modes. Okay, the first mode is called your interactive mode. Okay, so in interactive mode, the program which is written, the results can be obtained instantly or directly on the same screen. Okay, the second mode, which we call, is a script mode. So in the script mode, first you have to write your program, okay, in the IDLE itself, and then you have to save the program by the extension .py. Once you have saved the program, then you have to go back and run the program again. Once the execution is done, your result will be displayed in another window. Okay, so in the interactive mode, you can see your result instantly, but in the script mode, you have to kind of save your program and then you have to run the file. Okay, so this is the basic difference in the interactive and script mode. Most of the codes that we are going to write is going to be in the script mode. Okay, we'll also see how we can write the program in interactive mode. Okay, so that is for the other part of the video. Okay, in the next part we'll see how to install it, and then in the third part of the video we'll see how we can write the program. Okay, so we'll do the basic programming of Python, and then we'll move ahead with the chapter.